archaeological department වැඩ කරන එක්කෙනෙක් ඇවිල්ලා මට කියනවා I think her name was some Nilu Tennakon. I brought that to the attention of honorable minister Vidura Wickramanayaka. මට කියනවා අපිට තමයි තීරණය කරන්නේ අඩි 40ක්ද ගන්න අඩි 400ක්ද ගන්න කියලා. පෞද්ගලික ඉඩම් මේ ආකියොලොජිකල් ඩිපාර්ට්මන්ට් එකට අයිති අපි මේකේ පන්සලක් ඉස්සර තිබ්බා කියනවා අවුරුදු 5000කට අවුරුදු 500ට කලින්. එයා කියනවා මට ඕන නම් මෙතන අඩි 40ෙන් දාන්න පුළුවන් මට ඕන නම් මෙතන අඩි 400ෙන් දාන්න පුළුවන්. I mean who has given her the power? Nilu Tennakon, she is telling me අපිට ඕන නම් අපි ගිය මාසෙම දාගන්න තිබ්බා කිව්වා. I mean temples, yeah, your archaeological department is more interested in land grabbing, not developing these tourism sites. I thank you for reminding me that. Now if you look at more, there are so many other things that we can develop. There's no golf course in the north. Why don't you look at doing that? Now what is the government doing? Create some export zones create some tourism zones. But instead of creating tourist zones, what normally happens is land grab. Now I'd like to take your attention to something that happened in Pasikuda in 2010. Tourism department lands were handed over, doled over to God knows who. They were sold for 1 billion. I mean, I know who, but they never went to proper investors. Politicians took them in 2010 and then sold them for exorbitant prices. Right? In 2010, these are sold. I know some people who own them. I don't want that to happen again in the north and east, but then I think that is what's going to happen, because I got a report from the Director General for Tourism. Development of Kuchaveli Beach Resort, Medway Estate in Trincomalee, Rasol Thotam land in Trincomalee, right? Mana, all these places, 74 acres in one place, another 21.57 acres in one place. All these places are being leased out, right? They have been identified as potential places for tourism. I mean, why are you all worrying about land? Leave the land aside, bring investments. Now, investments doesn't mean bringing hotels. People will come, some multinational company will come, build a hotel. At the Madakalapo district, there Pasikuda has nearly 20 hotels. But if we go inside and we ask them who's working there, it will always be, we've brought people from Colombo, we've brought people from Kandy. So then I asked them why. And they said that we don't have skilled workers here. Madakalape kattiye garden ekේ වතුර දාන්න විතරයි ඉන්නේ. These beautiful beaches have been given over to multinational companies. Even Sri Lankans from anywhere else can't come and enjoy these beaches because these multinationals have put security guards on the beach and they're blocked off to the public. Someone's robbing us, right? But to do this skilled labor they don't have in Batiklo. So I said, why don't we develop skilled labor? But then I looked at the progress report for Ministry of Tourism, on which in the year of 2018, in Jaffna, there have been 12 students in the Hotel Management Institute. In 2019, there have been 23. In 2020, there have been 36. In Pasikuda, 51, 94, 37. 2018, 19, 20. Now, don't blame saying this is Yahapalne government, all that. Whatever government is in power is responsible. I mean, how are you going to develop skill then? Hotel school doesn't have any people from the north and east. So what is happening instead? I mean, land grab is happening. What is happening instead in this country? Instead of developing this, what is happening? In this country, what is happening right now is that this government is trying to create unnecessary issues to cover up for their inabilities. That is what's happening in this country. Ada me rate නැති බිල්ලෙක් මවල පාන එක තමයි කරන්නේ මේ රටේ. මේ රජයේ තියෙන වැරදි වහගන්න මේ නැති බිල්ලෙක් මවල පානවා. අද බලන්න මඩකලපුව දිස්ත්‍රික්කේ විතරනේ උතුරු නැගෙනහිර ළමයි 50කට 60කට වඩා ඇරස් කරලා තියෙනවා. මොකටද? Facebook එකේ පෝස්ට් එකක් දැම්මා කියලා. නොවැම්බර් 26 වෙනිදා 27 වෙනිදා 28 වෙනිදා Facebook එකේ විවිධ පෝස්ට් දාලා තියෙනවා. තව ළමයෙක් ඇරස් කරලා තියෙන රජයේ සේවකයෙක්. හරිද? රජයේ සේවකයා අවුරුදු 29. එයාව ඇරස් කරලා තියෙන්නේ මොකද? තව කවුදෝ එක්කෙනෙක් එයාව ටැග් කරලා Facebook එකේ. දැන් මම ආද කියමු මෙතන ඉන්න മന്ത്രി කෙනෙක් මම Facebook එකේ ටැග් කරලා ප්‍රභාකරන්ගේ ෆොටෝ එකක් දැම්මොත් එහෙම ඒ മന്ത്രിවරයාගේ වැරද්ද? No, they've been arrested under the Prevention of Terrorism Act. You're ruining their future. How dare you do that? Go and arrest all these drug smugglers. What's happening? You're arrested for putting a Facebook post. I think why it has been done is it's this government's policy to cover up for their inabilities. This failing economy. I mean, we are not blaming this government. We are not pointing fingers at this government and saying that, this government should turn things around because, COVID is a pandemic that's affecting the world. We understand that. Why are you all trying to cover up your inabilities by doing such things? Look at the other things that have been done. War cemeteries have been destroyed. Right? When I say war cemeteries, now it's a cemetery. Take war aside. Who touches a cemetery? I mean, how bad is that? How dare you touch a cemetery? Are you that scared? I mean, why would you touch a cemetery? Look at the things that have been done. Kartikai Deepam, it's a light of festivals, festival of lights. On the 29th of this month, it was a festival of lights. The police, I wish the Honorable Minister for Police was here. He's been jumping up every day for every single person's comment. But unfortunately, he's not here. Kartikai Deepam, his police force has gone and destroyed it. Some temples had decorated the lights with little candles, Deepams. Kartikai Deepam is a festival of lights. They've been destroyed. Why? I think I'll tell you why. Because this government is made nati billek mawala pennanne. Paw me ahinsaka sinhala janatawa. මේ සිංහල රටේ ඉන්න සිංහල ජනතාව ඇත්තටම පව්. මොකද දැන් ඇත්තටම වෙලා තියෙන්නේ මොකද්ද? දැන් ඊයේ ජීජී පොන්නම්බල මහත්මයා කතා කරපු මේකෙන් මිනිස්සු ඔක්කොම හරි සතුටෙන් ඇති. අන්න දැක්කද ජීජී පොන්නම්බලම් පාර්ලිමේන්තුවේ මෙහෙම කතා කරා, අපේ සරත් වීරසේකර මෙහෙම කතා කරා, අපි ගෝඨාභය මහත්තයාට ඡන්ද දුන්න නිසා තමයි මෙහෙම කතා කරේ. This is all nonsense. This is all nonsense. There is no issue in this country. You all are creating an issue. Because you're not able to manage this country, you're creating issues. This is how Zaharan happened. I'll tell you, you're pointing fingers at Muslim politicians and innocent Muslims in this country. How did Zaharan happen? Zaharan happened because you all created Zaharan. This, I don't know which government, one of the governments created Zaharan. Alutgam attack. I read one of the investigations. Are East attack එකට සම්බන්ධ වෙච්ච ළමයෙක් කියලා තියෙනවා. එයා අලුත්ගම attack එකෙන් පස්සේ තමයි යාගේ හිත වෙනස් වුනේ කියලා. You keep attacking the minorities like this, what is going to happen? Naturally they are going to react in some way. Maybe they were exploited by some other force. Naturally someone is going to use them. So Alutgama incident, why was that created? Who created that? Then look at the issues after that. Vanda Peti තියනවා කිව්වා. I'll talk to them later. Vanda Peti තියනවා කියලා කිව්වා. I mean, what is this? Doctors are, you're creating unnecessary unrest in this country to cover up your inabilities. Now look at what's happening. I mean, you know, the Honorable Minister was talking about people who should be ashamed, right? I am ashamed as a Sri Lankan today. Look at the Muslims. I mean, what are they asking for? They are asking for their last rites. They are asking for their janazas to be buried. You know, these innocent Muslim people, they live all their lives according to the Quran. And right towards the end, their last right, you're taking it away for politics. You all should be ashamed. I'm ashamed. And I'm ashamed of all the Muslim politicians who supported this government for the 20th Amendment. இந்த இடத்தில் கிழக்கு மாகாணத்தை சேர்ந்த ஒரே ஒரு பாராளுமன்ற உறுப்பினர் மட்டும்தான் இஸ்லாமிய பாராளுமன்ற உறுப்பினர் இந்த அரசாங்கத்துக்கு 20ஆம் திருச்சட்டத்துக்கு ஆதரவு அளிக்காத. இந்த பாராளுமன்றத்தில் இருக்கும் அனைத்து கிழக்கு மாகாணத்தை சேர்ந்த இலங்கையில் இருக்கும் அனைத்து இஸ்லாமிய பாராளுமன்ற உறுப்பினரை பார்க்க அவமானமாக இருக்கு. என்றால் உங்களுடைய மக்களுடைய அந்த இறுதி சடங்கை செய்யறது கூட அனுமதி அளிக்காத ஒரு அரசாங்கத்தை நீங்க ஆதரவு அளித்திருக்கீங்க. People are going to courts. Minorities are going for courts. Why? What are they going to courts for? For their basic rights. They are going to courts. They are going to courts because you're not letting them bury their bodies. Tamil people are going to courts for fundamental rights. I went to courts in Batiklo. Why? Because there's a mother who wants to light up a lamp in remembrance of her son. A father wants to light up a lamp in remembrance of his son. For you all maybe it's LTT. For me, for him, for us, it's a different thing. But for a mother, the son is a son. He's not part of, for her it doesn't matter if it's LTT or what. Son. Mama miniyak marala giyat mang hitanne mage ammata mage ammage man puta. Mama LTT නෙවෙයි. You know, why can't you respect that? Tamils are going to courts to remember the dead. Muslims are going to court to bury their dead. Look at the Catholic community in this country. We have so many debates about the Catholic cardinal now. Cardinal is begging for justice to be done to his dead. So this is the point this country has come to. We should be ashamed. And then the Honorable Minister for Police was talking about මේ රටේ සිංහල මිනිස්සු මම පව් කියලා කියන්නේ නැති බිල්ල මවලා පෙන්නන්නේ. දෙමළ මුස්ලිම් කට්ටිය මේ රටේ ප්‍රශ්නේ. We have to worry about our Chinese investments. The Honorable Minister for Ports and Shipping is here. We have to worry about our Chinese investments. China is investing very heavily in ports. Do we want to be another Pakistan? Do we want to be another Laos? We are getting into debt trap, Chinese debt trap. Tell the Sinhala people this. Sinhala ජාතියට කියන්න අද මේ රටේ නැති බිල්ල දෙමළ මුස්ලිම් නෙවෙයි තියෙන බිල්ල. චීනේ තියෙන බිල්ල. Tell them. If you're so gutsy, go in front of the Sinhala community මේ සිංහල රජය ඉස්සරහා සිංහල මිනිස්සු ඉස්සරහා කියලා කියන්න. මේ රටේ චීන ආයෝජන කරන tell me the number of jobs that the Chinese have created in this country. Tell me the number of jobs. All the Chinese investments come. What happens? Chinese come and work. They're investing, they'll take their money, they'll leave. Why you think Port City is being built because they love us? Port City එක මොකටද හදන්නේ? අපේ ආදරේටද? No. Port City is being built because they want a base in Southeast Asia, on the Indian Ocean, not because they love us. We are allowing that. But what are we going to do? සිංහල මිනිස්සුව රවට්ටන්න අපි කියන අන්න ජීජී පොන්නම්බල මෙදා කතා කරා. එයාට විරුද්ධව සරත් වීරසේකර මෙහෙම කිව්වා. අපි තමයි මේ දැක්කනේ මේ ඡන්දේ දුන්න නිසා තමයි කතා කරේ. I mean we are just